Hi everyone, and welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to be learning about the Find References panel. The Find References panel displays results for references you search for in your project. To find every place in the project where an element is referenced, you can right-click it and select Find References. And this works for 5 different panels. It works for files in the project panel, for activities in the activities panel, variables in the variables panel, arguments in the arguments panel, and descriptors in the object repository panel. Let me demonstrate this to you. Let's say we wanted to see every instance in this workflow where we are using a write line activity. I can come to my activities panel, right click on the write line and say find references. Okay, now we go to the Find References panel, and you can see this is the file path, root, main XAML file, write line. So you can see that we are using the write line in the main XAML file inside a sequence named sequence. Let's say we wanted to find where a certain variable is used. Let's just use this variable 1, and I'm going to enter variable 1 over here and over here. Okay. Now, if I want to see where this variable is being used in my process, I can right click on this variable, click Find References, and there you go. It shows me I'm using variable 1 in sequences, write line, test variable 1. So inside sequence, and then write line, and then test variable 1, there text variable 1, and then once again inside sequence, log message, and then message variable 1. So this message it's referring to is the property name. So you can see here, that's message over there. And in this case, it's called text. So that's why it's also telling us the property that the variable is being stored in. So that's how you can find all your variables. You can do a similar thing for arguments. So instead of creating an argument, I'm going to right click and say convert to argument. Now it's no longer a variable and it's an argument. Now, if I right click here and say find references, it's going to tell me where all my arguments are. Once again, both in the same locations. I think you can also come here to your object repository, can right click on a certain descriptor and say find references. And you can see there's no results found. And that's because we currently don't have this descriptor used anywhere in our process. So that's why it's saying no results found. And then we can lastly check in the project panel, can right click and say find references. And you can see where certain files are used. So no results found for the main file, but that is where you can do it.